From Oklahoma's own, this is On the Coca-Cola Southwest Beverages Porch.
Hello and welcome to the Beyond the Porch podcast, where we dive deeper into our meaningful community segments on News 9. If you watch News 9 regularly, you know we are live at 9 a.m., noon, also on at 4 o'clock. But this podcast is where we can really dive into what is so special about these organizations and community events happening here in the Oklahoma City Metro. Today's episode, we are at the Oklahoma City Zoo in the Love's Pachyderm building. We have Candice Rennels, our favorite porch guest. She's a regular on the porch, so if you know Candice, you know that she's always on the porch. Hi, Candice.
You're very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us here at the zoo today. This is so much fun getting to talk to you for 18 minutes long.
Hey, I'm excited, and there's always something to talk about when it comes to the Oklahoma City Zoo, so this is perfect.
It's so true. Whenever things happen and we're like, oh my gosh, we don't have a porch for this day, we call Candice. We're like, hey, what can we do? And that's the amazing thing, is there's always something fun happening at the zoo.
There is always something fun happening at the Oklahoma City Zoo, and we do appreciate you calling and letting us share all of our stories and events and happenings with the community, because the Oklahoma City Zoo is just that. It's Oklahoma City's zoo. We are a community zoo. We appreciate the support that we get from everybody that comes to visit us. And beyond Oklahoma City are visitors from across the state and the nation itself. And that really does make the Oklahoma City Zoo a very special place that is appreciated by so many.
You guys have had a huge boom of visitors come this year.
You are absolutely right. So we ended our fiscal year, which was the end of June, with record attendance. It was over 1 million guests for last year's
crazy.
fiscal. Yes. So thank you for being a visit. And I hope you're coming back again and keep coming because there is always something new and exciting to see and do at the zoo. The fall season's coming up, which is one of the most exciting and fun seasons here at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Once the temperatures start cooling off, which I think is coming.
Let's hope.
Yes,
Let's
exactly.
hope.
But once the temperatures start cooling off, the animals are a little more active. We have a lot of events and favorite events that are returning to the zoo that we'll dive into here in just a second. But it's just a great time to come visit and explore the park, see the leaves change color, see our gardens transition into the fall season, and really just get out and explore and connect with the nature here that's at the zoo.
We were here today for the zebra, the baby zebra, 2.5 weeks old at this point. It's only a few weeks old. What has it been like to see Atlas?
Yes, Atlas has been such a welcome addition to our animal family, and he is a little cutie. I mean, I'm a little biased, but all the zoo babies here are cuties.
They're babies. Everyone loves babies.
Yes, everyone does love babies. But it's just so exciting to welcome a new member to our zebra herd. With the addition of Expedition Africa that opened a couple of years ago, we brought zebras back to the zoo, and that herd has just continued to grow and have little ones. So Atlas is actually our second foal to be born into that herd, and he's doing fantastic. And guests can come out and see him and see our zebra herd and our whole zebra family interacting together. And then we've got some excitement and developments that are happening over there. You talked about this a little bit earlier, but we are renovating that habitat space so that it'll be a multi-species habitat, and it'll be zebras and wildebeest, and they will be coexisting. And that's just like how they would be on the Africa savanna. So not right now, but coming very soon, guests will see that when they come out. They're going to see the wildebeest and zebra hanging out together on that Oklahoma City Zoo savanna.
It's so crazy. You get to see a wildebeest and a zebra together right here in Oklahoma City. I mean, guests have just been loving seeing Atlas so far.
Yes, they have been loving to see Atlas. And we have a little bit of a baby boom happening with our livestock department, which we're excited about. We are also expecting an okapi, which the okapis, everybody kind of sees that animal. They're like, all right, is it a zebra? Is it a giraffe? What is it? And it looks like a little bit of a cross between the two, but they're most closely related to the giraffe. And we have a breeding pair of okapi, which are extremely endangered. So it's wonderful to have them in our care and to be able to connect our guests to such a unique, iconic species, the okapi. Yeah. So our female okapi KN is due any day with her offspring, and then continuing that baby boom, we have a baby giraffe that will be due in September. So our giraffe herd will be growing, and we're very excited to welcome that tall little one, if you will.
Yeah. So what's so cool about the giraffes is when you come to the zoo, you actually get to feed the giraffes.
You do. So our giraffe feeding is one of our unique experiences that we have that gives our guests an opportunity to have that even closer, up close connection with our wildlife. So we have giraffe feedings, we have flamingo feedings, there's rhino feedings that you can feed the lorikeets, which are our small rainbow-colored parrots that are in the children's zoo. We have our stingray experience. There's a lot of different and unique experiences that really just help add to your zoo visit and make it a little more memorable and a little more fun for everybody who comes out.
And that's the cool thing, that you mentioned about September is the wildebeest and the zebras merging together, but there's also some other fun things happening in September as well.
Yes. September has a full calendar of events and activities that are happening. And starting with the first Saturday in September, we have World Primate Day that is happening from 9:30 to noon. So this is our Animal Awareness Day series. And this is an opportunity for guests to come out and learn more about our primates and our care. So we have Western lowland gorillas, chimpanzees, lemurs, lingers, and some smaller monkeys that we care for. And guests will be able to interact in some activities that we'll have set up at Great Escape, talk with our caretakers, attend some special caretaker chats, see some animal enrichment. And all while they're doing that, they're going to be learning more about our primates and how they can help their ambassadors in the wild. The Oklahoma City Zoo is a conservation organization, and with all of our events and happenings, we want to further connect our guests to inspire them to take action and really just to learn more about how they can help wildlife and wild places. So with our Animal Awareness Days, that really is the focus, is just conservation education and making it a fun experience for all that attend. So those activities are happening on Saturday, September 6th, 9:30 to noon at Great Escape. And then also on that same day, we are partnering with Oklahoma City Animal Welfare and hosting a dog adoption event. So our friends at Oklahoma City Animal Welfare kind of put a call out to the community saying that several of the adoptable dogs in their care needed new homes, and because they just don't have the space to keep them. So we were like, you know what? We can help with that. So they will bring out their mobile adoption unit and set up here at the zoo. And then if you are interested in taking home a new fur pet, you can do so right here at the Oklahoma City Zoo on that Saturday, September 6th.
That is so amazing. You come to the zoo, not expecting that you're going to get to take an animal home. So with that, you might get to take a dog.
Yes, we have talked about that. And the zoo animals usually, you do not get to take
don't take those home. You don't want to take a lion home.
They're not adoptable. But yes, dogs are. And yes, so we're very excited to be partnering with Oklahoma City Animal Welfare and help them with their cause and their mission to bring Oklahomans and dogs together and maybe help some dogs find some new forever homes.
Forever homes.
Yes, you got me. Yes.
I love that. Wow. And then one of my favorite events here at the zoo, Haunt the Zoo, is in October.
I love it. It's October. So this is an absolute Oklahoma favorite. It's been running for 42 years. So 42 years of trick-or-treating here at the Oklahoma City Zoo, and it's continuing thanks to our great friends at News 9 and Homeland. So yes, we appreciate the continued support and all that News 9 does to help bring Haunt the Zoo to light, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of volunteers.
A lot of candy.
A lot of candy. As you know, you can buy some candies. It's like, okay, we're still going. But yes, and it comes together every year thanks to the support of our community sponsors and everybody who attends. So the good thing is tickets are on sale now. So you can go to okczoo.org/HTZ for Haunt the Zoo.
Okay.
And go ahead and get your tickets for the event. Haunt the Zoo runs every weekend in October from 9 to 4:30. So Saturdays and Sundays in October. And tickets are $10 for guests and $9 for members. And what you're purchasing with your ticket is that Haunt Zoo trick-or-treat bag. So it's regular admission plus the trick-or-treat bag.
Right.
And that is for anybody who is going to trick-or-treat. If you just have a little one that's going to trick-or-treat and grandma and grandpa and mom and dad are just going to kind of follow around, then you just need to cover the admission. You don't have to worry about your trick-or-treat bag. But you will need that official bag to participate in the event.
And, News 9, we have all of our on-air talent. They come out here in shifts.
They do.
And we get to pass out candy and meet everybody. And that's always so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. And a lot of your coworkers like to dress up and they really get into the fun and spirit of the zoo, which I get a kick out of seeing what costumes they come up with every year.
I gotta start thinking of my costume.
I know.
I will say, I'll admit, last year I didn't dress up.
Oh,
I know.
Right.
I'm like the Scrooge of Halloween, I guess.
That's okay. You've just been waiting. You've just been thinking and waiting for the
Yes,
perfect
I've been
costume.
thinking of the right costume. We'll have to, after the podcast, think of some good ideas. Maybe we can like coordinate for our costumes.
Oh, I love it. Yes, we can work on that for sure.
So much fun. I do want to ask you, mentioned about the memberships. Why should someone be a zoo friend and invest in that membership?
Oh, great question. So yes, the Oklahoma City Zoo has our Zoo Friends membership programs. And we have those available for one person all the way up to 10 people. There's different levels of a membership passport. But why you should invest is because it is just a fantastic value. So those memberships are good for 12 months for the data purchase, and you can come visit the zoo as many times as you want. So, they really pay for themselves. If you're a family of 4, they pay for themselves in a couple visits. And in addition to that, you get some fantastic discounts in the parks. So you get savings at our concessions, our gift shop, on some of our programming. You get special discounts, and then you get invites to special events too. So it really does have its perks. And then the best thing that's kind of like the secret that people are like, oh, I didn't know that, is the Oklahoma City Zoo is accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. Okay. So a part of that big group of accredited zoos and aquariums throughout the nation. If you have a membership at the Oklahoma City Zoo, if there's a reciprocal zoo that is also AZA accredited, you might get a discount there.
I did not know that.
So your Oklahoma City Zoo Friends membership might save you just beyond Oklahoma. So if you are a zoo fan or an aquarium fan, and that's something that you and your family like to do when you travel the nation, or you and your friends, think about that and always just call ahead and say, hey, do you reciprocate with the Oklahoma City Zoo? And they'll let you know if they do.
And the animals, some of these animals at the Oklahoma City Zoo, they go to other zoos too.
They do. So they go it's usually for breeding programs, or, maybe that we've got some young animals that we don't, maybe they need some of those animals at another zoo, so they might transfer there. But we do participate with the Association of Zoos and Aquariums species survival plan programs for a multitude of our species here at the zoo. And yes, it's usually breeding recommendations that might transfer one of our animals to another zoo.
I miss the sea lions so much.
Yes.
I miss her.
The sea lions were a really fantastic addition to our animal family. And they have moved to other zoos. But sadly, the facility, the habitat that we had for them just wasn't up to standard. And that isn't something that we're going to be working on in our long-term plans. So all of our sea lions that were here and are being loved for and cared for at other AZA zoos.
In a great environment.
In great environments, absolutely.
They're in a better place.
They are in a better place. They are.
Oh.
And the Oklahoma City Zoo is always growing and bringing in new animals and looking at new habitats with our long-term plans. Right now, there's not anything for sea lions, but, I always say never say never, because things can change and things can happen. And the Oklahoma City Zoo has been in existence for almost 125 years. So
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was a little biased about the sea lions, though, because there was a sea lion named Addie.
There is, yes, you are correct. Yes. So you did have a little bit of a personal connection there.
A little connection there.
Yeah.
It's so much fun here at the zoo. You've been working here for how many years now?
I have been here for 23 years.
23 years. I'm 24 years old.
Okay. And
it's like a lot of people, it's a special day coming to the zoo with their family, but you get to call this work every single day.
I do.
What is your favorite part about working here?
Oh my goodness.
If you can pick one, I know you might have to pick a couple.
It's a little hard to say, and I do love this question I get. But what I have to say is that really no day is the same. The Oklahoma City Zoo, and it really is an adventure every day when I come. I love what I do. I love the incredible people that I work with. We just have so many talented individuals that are doing such great things for wildlife and wild places and research and science and conservation. And just to be able to work with them and help share their stories, it truly is a dream job.
We've talked about so much in the past few minutes. We've talked about so much. Is there anything we need to know before we go that we haven't touched on yet?
I think, the biggest thing is just stay in touch with the Oklahoma City Zoo through our socials. So if you're not following us on our socials, please do. We share our incredible stories there. So like the experts I was just talking about and our scientists and our educators, we share the work that they're doing through our social media. We will give you, the scoop on event tickets that are going on sale and when, and really everything that's happening at the Oklahoma City Zoo. That's a great way to find out what's going on. So you can follow us on all of our socials. And then I would say, if you haven't visited in a while, please come out and see us. We offer a variety of discounts daily, and you can find that information on our website. It's a zoo throughout the year. We're open year round. Other than it be a little warm, you really can't find a bad day to come to the Oklahoma City Zoo.
And if it's too hot outside, come in the morning. It's not that bad in the morning.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of shade too.
There is a lot of shade. We have a lot of fantastic indoor spaces like the Love's Pachyderm building that are air conditioned, and you can come in and take a break and then head back outside to continue exploring the park.
All right. So just to sum it up, we got a baby zebra.
We got lots of
We have Darville Versing.
Oh my goodness. How could we forget about
That was
Xerxes?
it.
Yes. Our other baby. I know. Our little Asian elephant, Xerxes, he's our first male born here at the Oklahoma City Zoo. He is just growing like crazy. He's doing great. He's getting bigger and healthier by the day. I've heard he really likes to run around and play with his big sisters, or at least try to get them to play.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they want to play.
Baby brother.
Yes, he's the little brother for sure. But he's starting to explore his habitat and his big pool, and he's swimming more. And he's going to be a lot of fun to watch grow up here at the Oklahoma City Zoo.
And you got to come watch him. Come out here to the zoo.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. And don't forget, when you're here on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, we have our elephant presentation. And that's free to attend. It's a great way to learn more about our entire elephant family and to hear from our caretakers. They share great information about what's going on with the elephants' training, their health, their well-being, enrichment, everything that you want to know. If you're that elephant fan, you really don't miss the presentation.
All right. Well, Candice, thank you so much for coming on our podcast. You are an absolute joy to work with. We always are like, here, we get to see Candice at this. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me, Addie. It's been a lot of fun.
Of course. All right. Well, come out to the zoo. Come see the babies. There's more babies on the way. There's a lot of fun things happening at the Oklahoma City Zoo. Thank you so much for listening, for watching to our third episode of the Beyond the Porch podcast. If you have an idea for the porch, we would love to hear it. Anything about your community event, your organization, we want to hear from you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.